Have you ever felt controlled? Not in an obvious way, not with force or threats, but subtly, like you're making your own decisions, but someone else is pulling the strings. That feeling, that's dark psychology. It's the art of unseen influence, the science of quiet control, and it's happening all around you every single day. In this video, we're pulling back the curtain. I'm going to show you the 3 most powerful dark psychology tactics used to manipulate you, how to spot them instantly, and how to make yourself immune. Once you see this, your world will never look the same again. Let's begin. The first tactic, and maybe the most deceptive, is called love bombing. This isn't just being nice. This is a strategic flood of affection, attention, and admiration. It feels amazing, like you've finally met someone who truly gets you. They shower you with compliments. They're constantly texting you, calling you, wanting to see you. They make you feel like the center of the universe. Sounds perfect, right? That's the trap. Love bombing isn't about love. It's about creating dependency. It's an overwhelming, intense rush designed to get you hooked. Think of it like a drug. The initial high is incredible, addictive, but the goal isn't to make you happy. The goal is to establish an emotional baseline so high that when they pull it away, you'll do anything to get it back. They're not building a connection, they're building leverage. They overwhelm you with love so you feel indebted, so you feel you can't live without them. And once they have you there, the real manipulation begins, because you're no longer seeing them for who they are. You're seeing them for how they make you feel, and you'll ignore 100 red flags just to get another hit of that feeling. That's not a relationship, that's a transaction, and you're the one paying the price. So if it feels too good to be true, too fast, too intense, it probably is. That's not romance, that's a strategy, and it leads directly into the second, more sinister tactic: isolation. Once a manipulator has you hooked with love bombing, their next move is to cut you off from your support system, your friends, your family, anyone who might question their influence. It doesn't happen overnight. It's gradual. It starts with small comments. Your friends don't really appreciate you like I do. Did you hear what your sister said? She sounds a little jealous. We don't need anyone else. We have each other. They create tiny wedges between you and the people who care about you. They frame your support system as a threat, as negative influences, as people who don't understand your special connection. They'll make you feel guilty for spending time with others. They'll create drama or start an argument right before you're supposed to see friends or family. So it becomes easier to just stay home with them. The goal is simple: to make them your only source of information, your only source of validation, your only reality. Because a person who is isolated is a person who is easy to control. If you're the only voice someone hears, your voice becomes their truth. They slowly shrink your world until they are the only thing in it. And when you have no one else to turn to, no one to offer a different perspective, you start to believe their version of reality. You become dependent on them, not just emotionally, but psychologically. They become your sun, your moon, and your stars. And everyone else is just distant, fading light. That's not protection, that's a prison. A very carefully constructed prison with invisible walls. And this leads us to the third tactic, the one that keeps you locked inside: strategic guilt. Guilt is one of the most powerful human emotions, and in the hands of a manipulator, it's a weapon, it's a leash. They don't need to yell at you or threaten you if they can make you feel guilty, because guilt makes you police yourself. You've seen this before. They do something nice for you that you didn't even ask for, and then hold it over your head later. After everything I've done for you, this is how you repay me. They use your own conscience against you. They twist situations to make you feel responsible for their feelings, their problems, their happiness. If they're upset, it's your fault. If you want to do something for yourself, you're being selfish. They will master the art of being the victim. They sigh dramatically. They give you the silent treatment. They talk about their sacrifices. Every interaction is designed to put you in a state of emotional debt. You feel like you owe them, so you give in. You compromise your boundaries. You do what they want, not because you want to, but to relieve the pressure of the guilt. It's a constant, low-grade emotional blackmail. They make you feel like a bad person for having your own needs, your own desires, your own life. They don't control your actions directly. They control the feeling that drives your actions. Guilt becomes the chain, and they hold the other end. You end up walking on eggshells, constantly trying to manage their emotions, constantly trying to avoid that awful feeling of being in the wrong. That's not a partnership. That's a hostage situation, and you are the hostage. Now here's the key. Most people hear about love bombing, isolation, and guilt trips, and they think of extreme, toxic romantic relationships. And they exist there for sure, but that's a dangerously narrow view. These tactics are everywhere. Look at marketing. What is it? Brands love bomb you with a vision of a perfect life if you just buy their product. Then they use social proof to isolate dissenting opinions, making you feel like you're the only one not on board. And they use guilt, making you feel like you're not doing enough for your health, your family, your success, unless you purchase what they're selling. Look at the workplace. A boss might love bomb a new employee with praise, only to create dependency. Then they'll isolate them from co-workers. It's us against them, and then use guilt. The whole team is counting on you. It's on social media, it's in politics, it's even in family dynamics. It's the same playbook, just with different players. The game is always about creating emotional leverage to influence behavior. So what do? How do you defend yourself? It's simpler than you think. The defense is not learning more manipulation tactics. It's not about fighting fire with fire. The ultimate shield is awareness. That's it. Just awareness. Because these tactics only work when you don't see them. They operate in the dark. The moment you shine a light on them, they lose their power. When you feel that overwhelming rush of affection from someone new, you don't have to be cynical, but you can be aware. You can ask, is this genuine or is this love bombing? When someone starts subtly criticizing your friends, you can be aware. You can ask, are they concerned for me or are they trying to isolate me? When you feel that familiar pang of guilt for wanting to do something for yourself, you can be aware. You can pause and ask, is this my conscience or is this strategic guilt? Awareness creates a space between the trigger and your response. And in that space is your freedom. You stop reacting on autopilot. You start choosing your response deliberately. You start to see the game board. You see the pieces moving, and you realize you don't have to play. The point of understanding dark psychology is not to become a manipulator. The world has enough of those. The point is to understand the game, so you cannot be played. It's about reclaiming your own mind, your own decisions, your own reality, because in a world constantly trying to influence you, true power isn't about controlling others. It's about mastering yourself. And that journey begins with seeing things as they truly are. Thank you for watching. If this was helpful, follow for more.